Right everyone, final round of the On The Flyer TV feeder champ. So we're back here at the fantastic Bridon and Lindholme. I'm lucky enough, I've drawn 28 on bonsai. It's on the back bank, got the wind trickling in, it looks fantastic. Unfortunately, as you've all probably heard enough this series of videos, I've missed that first round. So for me, it's try win the match, try beat the biggest weight and hopefully win a boatload of money. The prize pot is absolutely spectacular on this event. But it's going to be no easy task. I've got the bronze god, Speedy, next door to me, who's back from his ollie bobs. So yeah, tough task, but what a fantastic event it's been. It can only get better for next year. There's been £1,000 added to the pot by Tony Chandler and his daughter from Sweet Temptation, so more external sponsorship for fishing can only be a great thing. So fingers crossed today goes well. We'll see what the day brings, and hopefully I'm taking Eddie's biggest weight off him.
Well, welcome to round 4 of the On The Flyer UK Feeder Championships. Now we're back at Lindholme where we were at the first round. We've had Lindholme, we've had Hawkoff, we've had Bridon, and we're back for the final round here. Divided between Bonsai and Benny's. Look, at the end of the day, I'm in contention of winning it. I've got 4 points. Eddie Bridon's got 5 points. It's really close at the top. But what a great event, and it's shown how popular it is simply by the turnout and the enthusiasm with the anglers within the group. Everyone's loved it, everyone's catching loads of fish. The day today, I've actually drawn 24 on Benny's. I never actually thought it, but I'd say it's the only peg I didn't really want. Now when you look at it from an outside perspective, you don't know the venue, I'm an M peg, but it's depth. It's all about depth on this venue. And on this particular area of the lake, it's quite deep. I really was hoping for a peg where I could get into that shallow water, but I'm an M peg. And sometimes on the day when the lake's under pressure like what it is today, it might be the right draw, you know, and I've got to fish my peg with a bit of optimism. And it's not about winning the match, it's about winning the league. My aim at the end of the day, if I can become the first UK feeder champion, I'll be over the moon. Gary's done a great job, as he always does with all his events, and I'm sure this is an event that's going to grow. The day itself, I mean, you couldn't ask for better conditions. Overcast, windy, just a perfect feeder day. So hopefully get a few bites, catch a load of fish, and win some money at the end of it.
Now then, I'm Eddie Bridon. I'm on the Flyer TV UK Feeder Champs, last round at Lindholme Lakes. I've drawn peg 40 on Bonsai, which is not the draw I really wanted to have today, but it is what it is, so I've got to make the most of it. I'm currently lying second with 5 points behind Speedy, who's on 4. And to be fair, I've had three really good rounds. Won the last round at Bridon with 165.6, I think it were. And I've currently got the biggest weight, so hopefully that don't get beat today, because there's a nice £1,000 or so for that. And first round I was a bit unlucky. I drew 17 on Bonsai in the corner. I ended up with £83 summit. I've lost a couple of fish at the net, which has cost me a point, so I could have been locked on 4 points for Speedy going into today, but it is what it is. I'm here, I'm on my peg, and I'm just going to make the most of it and see what happens.
So folks, we've all paid £10 on each round going through to the end, and it means that at the end of this tournament we've had £1,100 in the pot for the biggest non-accumulative weight, which is ridiculous really. And it's actually further than we thought. So the person that's won this year, picking up 1,100 quid with a weight of 165 pound 11 ounce from Boston, beating Righty, who had 165 4, hadn't you? So anyway, picking up 1,100 quid, Eddie Bridon. Send me your bank details. Oh, I've got it already, haven't I? I'll send it through to you in a bit, mate, just for that. So, folks, I will tell you, I'm going to admit to something now. I've left the bloody glass trophies at home, so I'm going to have to send them through the post to you. I've just gone to get them out of the van and realised I've left them at home. So I'll get them in the post to you tomorrow for the top 3. But fourth place for this year, 2024, with 10 points, picking up 600 quid, with a weight of 305 pound 4 ounce, Joe Jagger. Cheers, mate. Third overall, with 10 points again, but £319 15 ounce, picking up 800 quid, Dave Wood. Well done, mate. Second overall this year, with 8 points, picking up 1,100 quid, Eddie Bridon. Well done, mate. It's not a bad. I think you've been paid more than what Nick's going to get. So, folks, it brings me on to this year's 2024 first ever On The Flyer TV UK Feeder Champs. I think it's been a great competition. I'm sure it's going to grow and grow each year. And with not perfect, but 5 points, picking up £2,000, a total weight of £510 with 15 ounce. This year's winner and champ, Nick Speed. Mate, absolutely fantastic, pal. Thank you. Have that, yeah. And have this. And can I have the top 3 for a picture, please, folks? There you go, mate.
Well, the Feeder Champs is over with, and I can't begin to tell you how chuffed I am to be crowned the first UK Feeder Champion. For those of you that know me, I love my feeder fishing, and a lot of anglers, especially in this area, absolutely love these kind of events. So, first of all, Gary's done a brilliant job running this event and choosing the right venues as well. I think that's really important. What a day that's been. It's been quite interesting. I can't begin to tell you how frustrated I was in the middle of the match today. I could not get a bite, and then luckily in the last 2 hours I've had a good run of big carp further down the banking. It was soon apparent to me that the water was colder. I've not been here for weeks, you see, and that made me think I need to fish in the deeper water, and that's how I've ended up catching the last 2 hours. And I've ended up weighing £159, which has won the section and crowned me the UK Feeder Champion. I mean, it's been a really great league. Everyone's enjoyed it. I've won it with 5 points. Eddie Bridon is second. I'm not sure how many points he's ended up with. 8 points. And David Wood was third with 10 points. And so it's been really close. And then, obviously, we've put money in each of the rounds for the biggest weight overall. Eddie Bridon's walked away with 1,100 quid, weighing in 165 pound, which he had at Lindholme Lakes. But let me tell you, on nearly every round, somebody has been very close to that weight, including myself twice. So it's just been a great run festival league. Everyone's enjoyed it, and I can't wait for next year, especially with the funding. An extra £1,000 into the funding, and I'm sure this kind of event's going to grow. There's going to be more in it next year, and a change of venues as well, which makes it even a little bit more interesting. So, roll on next year.